All the rituals of Umrah were fulfilled. Then the Messenger of Allah shaved his head. And so the dream that the Prophet ﷺ had seen exactly a year ago came true. For this Umrah visit, a tent was set up for the Prophet ﷺ, and the companions stayed in the tents around him for 3 days. At prayer times, they gathered at the Kaaba and prayed in congregation. During this time, they visited their relatives and told them about Islam through their words and behavior. They were setting an example for everyone with their attitudes and actions. During these 3 days, they were trying to conquer Mecca from within. For many of the Quraysh, hatred, anger, and prejudice towards their old friends had started to disappear. Everyone longed to have a warm talk with an old friend. Material swords were put in their sheaths, and the spiritual sword of the Quran came out. Since the peace began, it was that sword that carried out the jihad, and it seemed to be working. Once again, the Quraysh questioned everything they believed in and their stubbornness towards Islam. 3 memorable days had passed, and it was now time to leave. With the order of Rasulullah ﷺ, everyone prepared for the journey back, gathered their belongings, and set out for Medina. It's very hard to even imagine how painful that separation must have been. They were not the only ones feeling the pain of separation. It had been 1 or 2 years since Abu Basir settled in the Valley of Ease. During this time, the damage his group caused the Meccans had really exhausted the Mushrikun. They realized that they could not stop the Muslims in this way. And besides, not even a single person came from Medina to Mecca saying, "I have left Islam." So this condition had gained them nothing. They were very sure of themselves at the time. But just as everyone had a plan, Allah had His own plan. The Quraysh did not know what to do anymore. So they sent an envoy with a letter to the Messenger of Allah. It said,
"For the sake of Allah and our family ties, please send word to Abu Basir and his friends that, from now on, whoever comes to you in Medina is safe and secure. He will not be sent back."
Rasulullah accepted this request and sent a letter to Abu Basir inviting him and his brothers to Medina. But Abu Basir was seriously ill at that time. When the Prophet's letter reached him, he was taking his last breaths. His eyes filled with tears. With his weak hands, he took the letter and rubbed it over his face and eyes. He was filled with longing to reunite with the Messenger of Allah ﷺ. But he passed away before he could even finish reading the letter. His meeting with Rasulullah was left for Jannah. He had escaped from Mecca only to practice his religion. He had fulfilled his duty in this world and set out for